Hello, this is David Dean, and we're back for another video. We have the new double boiler shotgun, and this isn't exactly the shotgun I thought it was going to be, but I gotta say, I am really enjoying it. And while it may not be my number one weapon in the game, it's definitely up there in the top of them. And where are these guys all heading? I'm going to go through the numbers and setup and all my good stuff with it. But first, I just wanted to show it off. We'll go ahead and run up here, hit war cry, and let's see. Okay, second shot did a lot better. Third shot and fourth, he's down. And I have been easily taking out elemental smashers with 3 to 4 shots each time. Even got lucky once or twice and took them out with 2 shots. Go ahead and eliminate these guys. And the thing is with this, it says it's a double barrel shotgun, and usually with the double barrel, we're used to the Thunderbolt or Old Smoky, where it's shooting out a shotgun shell very short distance. This double barrel shotgun has a long distance and is shooting out a slug. Woo! That was nice. Single shot to the head. Gotta love it when that happens. Go away. Nobody likes you. Alright. So let's see if any more lightning's going to hit. We got something moving around over here. Hello. Go away. Alright. Now we can talk about the weapon, at least for a few seconds. For the weapon itself, it actually shares a lot of the same stats between the Thunderbolt. Actually, let's get the stats there. This thing has a huge impact, 5,000 impact. That is awesome. It has, I got a crit build on it with a high crit damage of 410% and a crit chance of 43. You can see the headshot damage is up to nearly 120,000. So this thing is a really powerful weapon. It shoots kind of slow, but it is faster overall than the Squire, which you have to reload after every single shot. Now, if you're doing something like Fortnite, where you're fighting Hus 20 to 30 or 50 levels higher than you, I would still go with the Squire here because of the triple crit damage you can put on it. But for running around in regular missions, I actually prefer the double boiler. It is a really good, strong weapon, and if you're doing a shotgun build, it is great when paired with the Thunderbolt for taking out all those little bitty pesky husks that come around. For my build for this, I use Buckshot Raptor, who specializes in doing shotgun critical damage by 125%. There's only one other hero in the game that specializes in shotgun, and that's Shrapnel Ramirez, I believe. And that's here it's shotgun damage 17%. If you have her in her main, it is 50. And then there's kind of tough to finding the right perks for this, but there's a few others out there. In a pinch, reloads with an empty magazine regenerate 13.5% of your shield over 3 seconds. You're reloading every 2 shots. So you're going to be getting that shield back all the time. Go away. Alright, and of course they had to put one of those little spawn things there. Get back over here to the loadout. So in a pinch is great because you're constantly reloading, which means you're constantly getting your shield back. Lock and reload. After reloading, increase weapon damage by 15% for 5 seconds, which means if you're in a battle, you are constantly at 15% increase because you're constantly reloading. I put in there Survivalist just to help out a little bit, but what the heck? Just barely dodged. Go away. And let's see. Getting back into this. Loadout once again. Bigger is better. I just put that in there for the grenade damage. I couldn't find a really good additional perk to increase weapon damage. So there was 2 additional slots. Hopefully in the future we get something good to put in there. Or maybe you guys have something you would recommend for putting out more damage. Since I am using the shotgun in combination with Warcry, I probably should put some Warcry buffs in here. I go with preemptive strike, mainly with a weapon like a shotgun, which does huge single shot damage, because you get increased damage by 6.5% for every 4-star hero you have in your hero loadout, and this is against full health enemies, which means you're almost constantly doing this damage on top of all the other damage. So it works out as an absolutely great combination. And one thing I was kind of worried about, though, was doing a shotgun video, shotgun build, to show off the double boiler, and then it not being good with my other heroes. But I did run this shotgun with my Outlander, and it still really held up good compared to other weapons I had used in the past. So let's get some more gameplay. Get Warcry going. And boom, one shot. So that was 600,000 and some. That was getting the headshot on it and the Warcry. And let's get a reload on that. So I get that bonus for taking out the Smasher. Yeah, halfway dead. And I'm not sure, it looked like the second shot didn't get the damage I thought it should. There we go, we got 400,000. You also, on this, the 6th perk has the shrapnel. And let's line this up to show that off. Come on, get in a nice neat row. I hate it when husks don't try to do what they're supposed to. Alright, forget it. Take him down. He's out of there. But yes, that heavy knockback. I love it. There we go. We got 2 dead in 1 shot. And taking him out, 500,000. So yes, this thing is a beast. And as I said, it still holds up even if you don't do a shotgun build. Works really well. And actually, what else we got around here? Those are the 2 smashers I had planned for. Thought we had, yeah, we got a blaster down here. Warcry isn't recharged yet. Come on. Didn't get a crit on either one. There, we finally get the crit. And 300, 400,000. And once again, this is a 106, level 106 shotgun. So you can level it up 130 and even get more damage out of it. I don't have my assault weapon damage all the way up to the top. But as I was saying, you still got some pretty good damage at distance with this. She just barely got away. Get back. So, a great weapon. I definitely recommend it if you're somebody who enjoys doing shotgun damage. A lot of people like the automatic assault rifle type weapons, Hemlock, Pain Train, Hunter Killer. I always preferred high damage single shot, and that way get the job done. Don't have to be flashy, and life is good. So let's top out of this and we will take a look at everything. But yes, I definitely recommend this weapon. I will show you what I did with perks for setting this up. You can go for a little bit of a crit build. It doesn't have that huge thing the Squire does with 3 crit damage. But let's take a look. We have it. Where did I leave her? There we go. So here we go. I got mine set up damage, crit rating, damage, crit damage to really put out some serious impact, trying to get as many one-shot kills as possible. And with my current setup, I get the crit damage all the way up to 410%, which I think is just great. I know other people have chose to go with reload speed, but I really never had that problem. The only time reload speed is an issue is when you're getting swarmed by creatures coming in. But if that's the case, I'm switching over to my Thunderbolt double-barreled shotgun to clear out all that little stuff coming in. And then I'll switch back to the double boiler to take out the high hit point husks that are left. Here, reload speed, durability, damage. So you could go damage, 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 and have 4 damages on this. But since I'm using a hero that specializes in doing crit damage with a shotgun, I might as well get this crit rating in there. and get it up to where almost every other shot is giving me that crit damage. And it does have an impact increase, but at 5,000 level 100 Husky Husk, 2 shots and you're knocking them back. Same thing with Smashers, 2 shots and you should be staggering them back. So really don't need increase impact. Here, not worried about Mist Monster. I'm using this thing for basically everything because it has a good range on it. So I don't want to specify to Mist Monster. Don't want to do a pure damage build. And crit rating, if you stack them, you start getting diminished returns. So I don't bother with that. On hit, bullet splinters into shrapnel, dealing 40% damage in a cone behind the target. This is now working correctly. And I really wish there was a level 100 Rescue the Survivor missions. When I was recording this video, there wasn't one. But last night when I was doing level 100 Rescue the Survivors, I could just get alongside that RV when all the Husks are on the side bashing it and do a single shot and take out 5 or 6 Husks with 1 shot right at head level. So that actually now is a big plus when using this weapon, this perk. So there you go. That's my opinion on it. It's in the store right now. So definitely I would say get this one. And just to show you again the hero loadout I used for this. I have Buckshot Raptor for that 125% crit damage. I have this one for shotgun damage, 17%. In a pinch for every time you empty your magazine, which is every 2 shots, you regenerate your shield, locked and reloaded. After reloading every 2 shots, increase weapon damage by 15%. Survivalist just to help stay alive, and then something to help out with the grenades. So yes, this thing is fun. It is great, and it is a great partner to do when you are running a basically shotgun build, to run it with the Thunderbolt short range shotgun, and then you have the blunderbuss, why is it saying blunderbuss? There we go. Double boiler for doing shots at longer distance. 2,000 as opposed to the 768 range on the Thunderbolt. But there you go. That's my thoughts on this weapon. Let me know what you think of it, how it worked out when you played with this weapon, and what other hero loadouts you would recommend to really maximize how much this weapon can do as a shotgun. So there you go. Take care and have an amazing day.